I'll still throw Storm in there, but yeah, I like the Kunkka. Okay,
Ooh,
DK,
very
good
nice.
call. You and Lacoste with your DK calls, man. You guys have been money.
Oh, what are you going to do against him?
Yeah, he's
Like,
just way too tanky.
You're going
Even
to
if
harass him and get everything back, and then he'll just breathe fire to get his farm out in the lane. So, yeah, he's good. Charge coming at Cuckoo up towards the north. Roger's on his way up as well, so Shadow Demon, well, he's going to go with the poison. Starts with the disruption. Here comes your charge forward. The timing. Oh, it was just a little too early on the disruption, but it may not matter anyway. Cuckoo's got so much sticky napalm on him. Oh, so much poison on him, sorry.
So much poison,
that
exactly.
he'll actually end up going down. One last hit from Solo will do it. As first blood to Virtus Pro.
He is still very tanky, though. I don't think that they have enough power with VLC.
If you can get the initial bash in, or bottom lane underneath the trees, Pasha really trapped in here. Tim's, Gabby, and hey, you! Down in the trees.
Now that's problematic, as I said before.
Is Roger willing to spam out everything? And like, you do need to see that Aegis Prophet put down the wards. If they can see where this SB is coming, maybe TNC can start to react. But what's happening? Tim's with 3 wards in his inventory, is farming under Observer, moves so far away, the Cuckoo just, plays in relative safety. No one getting ganked up. You as well as Amel, teaming up to catch out the Latrak in mid.
This is much easier to do for TNC than it is for Virtus Pro to gank that mid lane.
Oh God, here we go again. Another charge. It just won't end for Cuckoo. He wants it with the Flame Break, at least to get some chip damage back into Roger. More poison being thrown out, and Roger will be the one to get the pop.
Yeah, he has died 3 times right now. He did feed quite a lot. Also, ulti from Shadow Demon is pretty decent versus the DK and the Troll. Another charge as Solo passes by 9 Pasha.
It's kind of hilarious though. It's like she a shot straight through Mel. Solo is still headed towards the top.
Poor Bat Rider. I believe this one is for him.
Well, it is. Cuckoo is trying to run away, but disruption once again. More poison stacks. Support's going to arrive in the form of Tims, as well as AU. Maybe they got some slow, but Cuckoo continuously bashed up. Ramses and Solid maybe able to keep going onto these 2 supports. Will anyone else come in to help out TNC? AU wants to find the kill on the support, but the silence up SD just moves away. Roger gets rid of the bug, and now moves in to turn around into this poor Grimstroke.
This is not a lane anymore for TNC. Yeah, Virtus Pro, their heroes are just enabled with levels, right? You don't need a whole lot on them. On the side of TNC, you do need quite a few items on these heroes to start rotating and start working.
Good scan. They know that Armel is totally alone at this tier 1 tower. And with level 6 on Roger, the Purge is out, and DK, so difficult to kill. Kuko's just looking at this, and he knows, like, he's been on the receiving end of this Virtus Pro SmackDown train.
It's so good that they gave him that advantage in the laning stage, and that they did manage to get the lane versus the Bat Rider to just allow him to do this. Like, how many heroes can just wrap around the tier 1 on a DK? Position 1 heroes too.
Stampede, they're trying to push forward. Armel, primary tiger being charged in. It's a good breathe fire, as well as the Soulbind. They can get the AoE done. Roger's having a hard time getting away from Gabby with the charge forward. Solo can't do much more when he got stunned up, and maybe now Virtus Pro too deep underneath the tower. It is still at least a 2-for-2 trade-off. Ramsey's just chipping away from the back lines. That sentry came down way too late to see him Chikuchi away.
Meanwhile, Weaver is finishing that Linken's pretty soon.
Spirit Breaker is well behind the line. Sol put an Observer Ward down between the tier 2, tier 3.
Yeah, you can see how aggressive these wards are. The one behind the tier 1 before they took the tier 1, now
Ramsey's
behind the tier 2.
Bulldozers up, they're charging towards Gabby. Support from TNC. It is coming way too late. Oh, mainly because he's going to be dead. Roger actually creating some copies. Armel's had time to move over with the breathe fire, completely whiffing. Doesn't anybody? Gabby will fall, and now they just run forward. The quick soulbind and double silence, but without the troll warlord, the damage feels very meh. All right, they have their initiation. The BTs are coming towards bottom lane. Armel wants to be the initiation over on Pasha, and then work with Bad Rider. He'll come through the trees. He sees nothing, and now Dragon Form, blink forward, gets a Dragon Tail stun. Cuckoo starting with sticky napalm and the flame break. They need to actually turn on the Firefly for this and drag Pasha back through. While in mid lane, you'll have your probably counter initiation. TP out won't happen. But it's a Grimstroke for a Centaur, and they're worth a hell of a lot different. 468 to the 215. But VP are moving towards Roshan now. Normally, when Roshan goes down from the Radiant side, you get that trade-off with the tier 2 tower on bottom. But right now, TNC, like, they don't feel like they can pressure it. Bad Rider is arriving. Firefly is going to be there. They have no vision to see this. The Observer from Radiant is too far away, so Cuckoo waiting for the time. SD sees him, however. Charge comes forward, and maybe they have it. Roshan gets it, but Ramses, he's already got the Aegis Immortal. Cuckoo will fall. Tims try to go into this pit, but both will end up dying.
That charge was so perfect, because not only did it push the Bat Rider away,
it's going to be in base.
Perhaps go on no one first somehow, but...
Look at Ramses, he just comes in. Backdoor protection, don't care. Creep waves on the way anyway. And they just started up. AU's going to try and slow them. Fortification comes just a little bit too late to keep the creep wave alive, but maybe Centaur. Remember, he's got Crimson Guard as well as actually having the pipe, so he'll tank through everything. You can chain them up together, and Gabby, he just wants time to hit, and he's getting that time as well. They're actually beating through Pasha. I thought he was immortal, and he'll go down to Gabby, who can turn his attention over towards Solo, who will charge through. 3 heroes from TNC being hit, and you manage to get through one. Buybacks available, maybe expended, because VP are diving into your base. You need to be able to survive this. The Breathe Fire connects over on 4. Now the buyback comes in from Gabby. They will find the tier 4 towers. Sprout couching at no one. He'll use the split earth to try and break it free with a flame break. A bit of a slow. Nope, not going to happen. Ramsey just gets bumped. In fact, Ramsey gives the Lincoln Sphere to no one. Protecting him, and with the lightning turnaround, TNC, they thought they had the advantage. Now they're in trouble. Gabby, why is he always so low? He at least gets at the back lines, gets one of these kills, but Gabby, he's now the new primary target. Cuckoo with the Fireflies actually causing some significant damage to Virtus Pro. Then maybe Gabby can try and work with it. There's one with the whirling axes. Ramses, he's so low, but does he really still care? He's Ramses. He'll move through Gabby with Shikuchi, and they find the kill right in front of him. AU's TP'd in, but TNC is all falling over. Ramses on almost no life. He actually wanted to die.
That's the 1v5 I was telling you about. That's what everyone here is waiting for. And man, Virtus Pro, they played that fight so well. Hitting you with these constant spells, they're just pesky to deal with. You're losing HP, but you bait them out. They baited them so far out that VP, they had the high ground, and then they turn, then they strike again. They make natural die back.
Cuckoo, you want to TP in, you could die. Mel comes in with a Breathe Fire, but then his lead disrupted up, allows Ramsey to finish the job over on Cuckoo. Now turning his attention over towards who? Tim's is probably the easier kill, and Solo helps set him up. They are soul-bound together. But remember, Aegis, 1 second, it will time out. Ramsey, he starts to regenerate. They can't even stop it. They can't even attack him. Now finally, you get some kind of hit, but buybacks come thick and fast from TNC, but they are fountain diving Virtus Pro. They do not give 2 hoots. TNC, you can die at home. Tim's, he's almost dead. They're trying to reach him.
Yeah, they can just fall back right now and go for the tier Gs because, man, talking about aggression, they're just caught breathless. How do you deal with this right now? Dragon Knight also buying back, coming back in. He has that dragon form. Perhaps you can sprout the Raxes, I suppose.
Man, Virtus Pro, they definitely have this game halfway in the bag.
Definitely.
But they're going to shove it the whole way down if they want to take game 1.
This is the problem that TNC is facing. They're not reaching their items on time. The timing is completely off.
Here we go, TNC. They're going to bait around the runes. They break the Lincoln Sphere. Lasso as well. Ramses, he's so huge to kill him off. They have to bring him down right now. Ramsey with the BKB, and Gabby's like, he is target number 1, but Ramsey's timelines is out. And goes again, the split earth from no one. It hit Armel and Gabby. The cores can't do jack. They're on the run up, but the charge is coming back in from Spirit Breaker. You've already got one. I think this is the game. DK's down for 75, Provo for 70, and they are just walking over him. GG is called. Virtus Pro take game 1. TNC threw one last roll of the dice. They went for Ramsey, thought maybe if we can kill the raid boss, we can actually revive World of Warcraft, but it doesn't happen.
Even if you kill him right there, he has his buyback ready and waiting. He would time-lapse right back into that fight. It was very difficult for them to fight this Virtus Pro that was so ahead at this point. They just did not manage to reach their timings.
And this is exactly what this crowd turned up to see. Virtus Pro winning, Gambit. I always hope these guys are doing really well in the tournament, but now VP are the ones holding the torch, trying to get through into that lower bracket final. But man, TNC, they are still a fantastic team. Do not count them out.
I think this is where Armel can show that he really does have the chops as the top mid. I think he can put a lot of pressure on the No One Storm in this matchup.
I believe right now No One should do quite well. He is taking a lot of damage from that Tidebringer, obviously, but Storm has been buffed a few patches in a row, so it's a little bit easier for him. And if the lane does go badly for him, he can always go to the jungle, recover a little bit, get that level 6, and then come back.
Oh, first blood.
There we go.
Catch the end of it with Pasha going down. Ancient Apparition working with his men.
Yeah, good combination of heroes right here. It's a combination that TNC loves to play as well. Ancient Apparition plus Sven, Cold Feet, stun, easy kill.
And now they go for a rebuttal. Virtus Pro diving the tier 1 tower. Cuckoo, there is no support coming his way. Just going to rebuke damage before death. Ramses and Roger.
It's not really something that we see very often anymore. when Roger started playing Wisp and started playing in Virtus Pro, that was done all the time.
Here's that combination once again with the slowdown and body block from Gabby. Absolutely perfect.
And instantly I'm
cannot
wondering...
walk away, but yeah, hey, Cuckoo, he's in trouble. Spear him away, get him away from me as he can get back underneath the tower. But Roger having the bottle, this is what makes this offlane just really start to function better. So Roger can just bring Ramses practically up to full for both mana as well as life. Go pick up the other while Pasha being hunted into the trees. The cold feet tick damage won't be enough. Gabby looking for him, moving around the trees as Pasha just looking for every single juke possible. Now the boar is up. He can body block him? No. Gabby gets around it and the cold feet able to reveal him. And AU, no, Korea actually going to take a hit from the tower.
Yeah, it was there just to scout for the Beastmaster as well if he continued
except the
juking.
courier actually died to the attacks from the tower. So it scouts.
And this is classic No One Storm Spirit, just going back into the jungle to farm.
So classic that TNC's already put an observer ward down looking for it. Hey, here we go again.
Another classic move.
Yeah, Cuckoo under pressure. Push him away. Homing missile will still connect in Roger. No TP supports coming in from this one. Enigma's already used this to try and save the top. Cuckoo trying to save out in the tree line, but it won't work. Needed his soul ring to actually have enough mana to let that ulti out.
And that's because they do have that Enigma, so they're playing 4 versus 5 at the moment, waiting for those items to end levels from the Enigma.
This is nice for no one. A double damager in the bottom river. He can rotate down, but up on top, Solo. He's the one being initiated in with the cold feet. He'll move away, Pasha. Now have to battle underneath Midnight Pulse, but he's got the roar out already, keeping Gabby away. And Storm Spirit with that double damager rotates in towards the top. Wants to kill off Sven's, able to claim it. Then through more, but Armel's already there with the X-Mark, Torrent, and Ship. The combo is sweet! The Storm's not dead. Bottling up, running away. Still had a heavy amount of damage. Armel hasn't given this up just yet. And he can go towards Solo. No, the Vortex. 10-minute bounty runes need to be gathered up. No one's coming towards the top lane. So Virtus Pro will contest. Gabby's nearby. Here comes the jump in. A quick roll. They've already got the bounty runes and relocate the back lines. They find Tim's at the tier 1 tower. Armel's already gone down and over to the trees. Tim's trying to battle the fog of war, but Roger's balls. They keep stopping their target. They found him. A little too late to get the Midnight Pulse out to do any kind of damage.
Man,
the TNC lose too. And that's what Ancient Emperor is looking to do. Hit that Ice Blast over to Roger. No one's there with the bottle charges and Solo's going to smoke him up. They can jump over and counter this if they wanted to. And in fact, now it's Armel who moves up the hill. He can break the smoke with the observer. He sees so much. What's he want to do? They know he's in the trees. Pull him back in again. Here comes your boat. Maybe some space can be created. The Ice Blast flies forward. Roger gets hit with the skewer back. Now the Ancients are actually helping to get the kill. AU's trying to do the work up the hill. And he's going to get the kill onto no one. The Ancient stack of VP turns against them.
And that's all because Armel, he used that boat instantly so that they cannot take him down fast enough and go for other targets.
When you're caught between all of VP's heroes, it's like, okay, I'm ready to write Armel off. Like, and all of a sudden, wait, we have some investment. Regeneration route just stolen. EU is in trouble. Support's coming over. And now, with a Torrent, it connects over from the IO. X marks the spot. Roger, he's going to come straight back. And Rand's like, okay, I'm sorry, bro. You're going to die. A tether away will not work. The Mallet for stun from Tim's. Just canceling that tether away. Armel, always pushing out with his X mark. VP are looking for something. They're smoked up. That Torrent, it actually connects on Solo. The smoke is going to break. And then a quick cusp. He's already back with the X mark. Pasha can't find the opportunity he wants. Now they come underneath the observer board. Ice Blast flies forward. They should be able to get at least a chill over on Roger and Ramses, but underneath the shrine, Ramses, he thinks he gets enough damage to get through Mars. Still no Arena of Blood up. Now he'll actually get it. Lock him on top of the shrine. Do you want to buy back for this one? Doesn't look like it. Instead, no one jumps all the way over the Arena of Blood to go after Tim. Some Alphas will buy Tim a little bit of time, but not enough.
Yeah, that arena was a little bit too late over there, my friend. He was already dead, so just wasted that ulti. Enigma, they scale very well with the Sven and the Kunkka, but I believe Virtus Pro right now, they understand that this smoke is happening. You can see Pasha retreating.
X-Mark looking for the target. It's going to be Pasha looking for the Raw. Stormbolt up. Easy follow-up, and here comes your Ice Blast forward. No one, just ball lightning straight over the top of him.
Yeah, sadly, he did not retreat on time, which is peculiar because...
That's something that VP lack. Oh, but VP don't lack vision. That observer ward, I think it caught the edge of the smoke of TNC.
That's the second smoke that it caught, so they should understand what's happening. You can see them retreating, but Pasha
again. They don't see the blink dagger. Pasha's the one to be caught out. Here comes your Ice Blast. Virtus Pro, no way they can save him.
Yeah, this is so unfortunate for them.
Blink for Enigma too.
Yeah, a lot is at stake here. Virtus Pro is playing on their home like, ground in front of their home crowd, and yeah, definitely it does pump you up. It feels good, right? Like they're constantly chanting. But
oh no, what he's waiting, Armel. I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back. He's gonna get the ship off. Maybe some space could be created, but they relocate in the TP away to safety. Yep, they got him. They got him. He can't get out. He's totally toast. 65 seconds down. Armel worth 579. And Roger is the one who will be shouting everyone's strings tonight after claiming that kill. What's VP doing? Oh, we're just chilling with Gambit, just having some drinks through the evening. All right, sure.
Last night I was invited to go karaoke at 1 a.m. Pretty good.
Puts the wall up. Whoa, that's well off the mark. No one's going to try and capitalize jumping in and out. He doesn't care about the arena of blood. And that's one very dead Cuckoo, TNC. They slept on the banana peel and did not get the skewer off, and I don't think anyone else from TNC wanted any part of that.
The biggest issue, it's so close to Rosh, and now you have Pasha with that Solar Crest, and Ramses taking down Roshan, and you definitely don't want to give Aegis to either the Gyro or the Storm.
Here comes your Ice Blast into the pit. Roshan's pretty low. Ice Blast, it's going to connect. Here comes Gabby, looking for the cleave damage. He's hitting hard into no one. Roshan, he actually got killed off by the Radiant side. Ramsey snatched the Aegis Immortal, running away into the cover of the BKB, but the heavy physical damage of Gabby does this work, and in comes Cuckoo, getting his rebuttal, or his rebuke, in towards Pasha. No one looking for more ramps, turning on the flag cannon, the torrent. Here comes your ship combination. They're just going one after the other. It feels like Virtus Pro just need the confidence to go for Roshan, just so they can be killed and caught the black hole. Global Silence now comes out, but the damage has already been done. Roger will fall, move up towards the gyrocopter. Ramses can't run himself away from this one. The Aegis Immortal will break, and what they've done once, they'll line up to do again. The Ice Blast timing, he will shatter into a million pieces. And TNC, do I feel like VP just got jebaited? Hey, Mars, no ulti, no Mars, and I think we can do Roshan. As you had TNC saying, like the previous interviews, like, well, we pushed up high ground and we thought they may buy back, and then they didn't buy back. So,
so we continued pushing.
Yeah, we just kept going. Tier 3 tower gone. Now the shrine can be taken. They're also moving out because they want the double damage rune in the top river. They'll give it to Gabby. And right now, TNC are looking to fight.
They can smoke up. They have everything they need. TNC
They're going to do exactly that. Virtus Pro right in front. All right, how much damage have you got? Jump it in, test it, pin him up against the wall. Here comes Gabby. Roger has to heal through this. Roger, he'll actually help out with Pasha getting the stun out. Raw went on to Gabby. Global Silence still being held onto. They pull back Pasha. He's definitely the sacrificial lamb, as Gabby took 2 swings to get him. And they need to move forward. Cuckoo looking for another control. Solo getting caught. Now with him down, you've lost 2 big ones. No Roar available. Open up for the black hole as everyone from VP is clumped together. Here comes your head. Tims! Get it off! No! He's pushed back out. He hasn't done it just yet. But they've get the kill into Sven. No one out of mana. Now Tims here's the 3-man black hole, pushing him back with a rebuke. They're going to hold him there so Armel can do the work, can do the damage. Even without Sven, have they got enough? No one will end up falling. He'll bite back. Tims trying to play around the tree lines. Roger has come back in with the relocate, but Tims, he blinks. He'll TP out. The balls are so close, but they don't slap hard enough. He's back home. Everyone from TNC is out. Huge biomass committed. 3 across the board for Virtus Pro.
So we have 3 other heroes using it. Pasha, Roger, and no one. They didn't get a lot out of it. Just the AA kill afterwards.
So now they have to push the towers. They at least claim some real estate back from TNC. But I'm also seeing Tim jumping in with the stun Sword Spirit right in the back lines. Roars out from Pasha. They want this Enigma down. They've got him as well. He's got buyback available. Armel's on the run. Here comes your Arena of Blood. Combining with the boat. Ramses, the BKB's one off. Ice Blast is coming in. There's problematic for Virtus Pro. You're in way too deep. 3 hit and the rebuke. Cuckoo saw it coming. Ramses has no more life. Roger can't give it to him anymore. Beastmaster is down. Roger, he's got his tether away. Moves up towards no one, who stayed just close enough to help out. Solo running under the tier 2 tower. Armel, look at him pumping those little legs. Aerodynamic shipping. They're looking to catch up towards Solo. Cuckoo, he's so close to him. Any kind of stun, any kind of control. They just want this guy dead. He won't have buyback available, and they need to make it worth it. Turning around, here comes the skewer, pinned to the trees. They have the reveal with the torrent. They've already found the kill. Solo is down, and the counter push begins.
That's something that they can do, but only for a few seconds.
15 seconds to Gyro. He does not want to buy it back, not for this mid-ranks. Why is TNC always putting teams in this position where it's like, man, I don't want to buy back, but I have to lose a Rax. If I don't, now you're going to lose all the 4.
Towards that bottom lane. Also, one good thing is, you know that someone is going to try and outpush that lane. Sadly for them, they might just run into the AA. It's a good kill, but
He's trying to jump away. Oh, they found Gabby.
Gabi.
There's your Raw. Already starting it off. What can you do? Well, there's a quick blast, but 5-man BP. They arrived so quickly with no Sven, no AA.
And on the bottom lane, they force Cuckoo to use BKB too.
Oh, so huge. You may not even be able to get back. Ramses is continuing the chase. Here comes your call down. Soul Spirit's going to jump up. Tims, he has to do something, but what are the abilities left? Here comes your ship, but now you've actually lost Mars. The fleet has arrived, but...
Talking about pickoffs.
Oh boy, but they still have to go home. They're giving him confidence just to walk, but they were under the cover of smoke.
It's because Ancient was in front, right? Ancient was the one in front. He was warding, and Sven was, all right, if anyone dies, it's going to be my position 5. I don't care, I'm a carry. Yeah, 6.5k gold on Gyro. He's going to finish that Satanic very soon too.
Oh, Storm, straight in. He knows. The Observer was up. It won't last much longer, but the blink hit. Pasha goes for the Raw initiation. Wants the big target if they can bring down Kunkka, but Armel's difficult to kill off. So doesn't use the BKB. They're clustered up a little bit too much. Cuckoo. Now he's going to put down the Arena of Blood, lining up for first the fleet, but they've only killed off the Beastmaster. They need someone else to be pulled back. No one's protected by the BKB. Now, no longer, Roger, under the Sentry Ward, able to tether himself up to Ramses, who has all that movement speed to get him back over the river.
You
and the Ice Blast is removing everything.
You also have the 5-man smoke for you.
Uh-huh. Give her a crack. Kunkka's going to try and live through a little bit more. Oh, okay, yeah.
And the double damage.
Oh, yeah,
Why not?
sure. Gabby's looking. It's like, all right, who wants this? Bait it, guys. Just wait. Someone will come. It's too enticing. And they've arrived. Cuckoo with a jump in. They found the gyrocopter. Is there a way to get him back? Well, just try and do it right now, but he can't do it. The Aegis ball's already popped. X-Mark spot. They want to kill up this IO. Maybe they can't do it. They move over to no one, but the Arena of Blood's back up again. These BKB don't have much time, and Ramsey's just getting ripped apart.
Dead.
And maybe they have the side. The black hole instantly cancelled. Solo burning off that global silence, but Armel still wants to fight. The X-Mark Torrent, not the perfect timing for him, and he's kind of left on the wrong side of the river. BKB, he can TP outside this one, but no, it'll wear off. The Vortex is ready from no one. Armel trying to hide Impus. Have they actually got him? No, yes, 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 yes.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
They got him. At what cost, though? They did. Classic TNC, just waiting around that double damage, seeing if anyone is going to come close enough. Ramses pokes his head out instantly. The Sven and the Mars jump him. Roger, if he waited that tether for after the Aegis is used, maybe it would have been easier for VP to fight.
They need to wait this up. The Arena Blood's already come in. Man, there's so much damage. Ramses, remember, he cannot die. They're baiting in again. Here comes no one. The Raw out already with a quick Vortex. Not perfectly laid. Cuckoo protected by his own BKB. God's Strength's only got a couple of seconds left. Just got 2 seconds before it's back up again. Skewer just delaying it. So then the jump can start to come in.
Gabby's dead.
He'll need to actually buy back and fight this one out. The God's Strength is ready. He can burn it and hit hard. With the buyback, you know they want it. First with the Malphite stun.
These two teams are so close when it comes to the playstyle.
Ball lightning in. They start over on Roshan. Ping's already coming, but they're so damn quick. Virtus Pro, they've almost taken Roshan. This Ice Blast needs to arrive. Here it comes in. This good at everybody.
He's in.
He goes in. He gets it done. And Radiant killed off Roshan. Aegis will be snatched up by no one. Now Tims hits the hole, but the silence is out. Is it? The global silence is ready. Tims refreshes. He's ready to go again. They're getting the hell out of dodge.
You're in a pretty good position. As you can see, Pasha just running uphill here.
I like this from Roger. He gets a Desolator, so he does actually still get the ally target. But it's meant to work with Ramsey, so he hits absolutely everything.
Yeah, look at that damage from the Wisp.
And now just beats down on Roshan. The Roar is there. It's over an Enigma.
Tims.
This is really problematic. Tims does have buyback available. Roshan's already down on half-life. He has to use it now. The Creeway's pushing him through bottom. This will also be problematic for TNC.
He has to buy back right now if they want to
Yeah, he
bet
does. It's
this.
already too late. Here comes your buyback in. Start with the ships. Start with Anthony. It's all going on the pit as well as the ultimate. Maybe they have the damage.
Armel's got it.
Kill by Radiant. Armel got the Aegis Immortal and the fleet. It just keeps sailing through on top of Virtus Pro's head. Storm is down. His buyback's available. Roger, he's just a Desolate King, but has no damage. And the black hole is cancelled. Solo used the refresher. Now Tims goes again with the black hole. Solo's caught on the edge of it, and he's got him. 3 of them caught inside the hole, but the damage isn't enough yet for TNC. It's coming from Virtus Pro. Gabby will go down. Buybacks up from him. The Aegis Immortal will be burned, but that is one very dead Kunkka. No way out. Buybacks are all still available from TNC. There's more in the tank, but Virtus Pro will drain it first.
And now with that BKB, if anyone initiates on them, they can actually fight.
They go again. The melee ranks is dying. Sven is brought back.
Oh
Fortification tries to slow it down. Armel, here we go again. Toss him up in the air. Cuckoo tries to skewer him back onto the racks. Pasha jumps in for his own roll on the BK beat up Mars. They want to dive back on him. Man, the damage! They pull him through, they drop him down. TNC, that's really the game. Armel can't stand and fight. All he can do is die. The Ice Blast won't connect on anything. Virtus Pro are going for the GG push.
Man, look at Roger. He's a Death Star at this point, just destroying these buildings with Desolators. GG.
65 minutes, Virtus Pro. Patience is a virtue. They have an abundance. TNC, they play their big combinations. They played it superbly. But Virtus Pro, we wondered how they could play around it. We got our answer.
They just played around their buybacks so well. Around that little ball of light with the Desolator, just destroying everyone in those last fights too. But most importantly, no one buying back in that crucial fight. Solo as well with the global double. It was really well played by them. And it came down to that Rosh fight so many times in this tournament. It's all about that Rosh. It looked good for TNC. They used the boat, Sven jumps in. They managed to even snatch the Aegis. They managed to have a good black hole. But you just can't stop Virtus Pro.
And you really can't. But of course, the next team, they'll have to give it a shot. Team Liquid, they're in the lower bracket. Still massive props to TNC. Fourth position for this competition. Before we start singing VP's praises,